fill you in real quick. I got off the phone with the MPP's office and they fucking let on they were the fucking answering machine. And that's another story. It went beep. Okay? Somebody that I'm with right now heard this bullshit. But I sent an email just earlier, about a half an hour ago, letting my ODSP worker know that everybody in this email's not helping me. Police haven't called me back. I should have been in a snowbank, and I'm not getting any more forms when I need to go to the doctor about other things, and my disease is permanent, so I'm refusing forms until I get answers and get money. That's reasonable. And I sent everybody in the email the screenshot of my personal message with my worker. But I called the MPP's office, unrelated, said, when are ODSP going to get a raise? And they said, you got one last year. And I said, well, 1,600's not feasible, is it? And then she said, well, it's not going to change. And I said, well, I'm going to call every day because I have the right to advocate for that. And she said, as long as you don't swear. I wasn't swearing. I was calm as fuck. And I said, I'll fucking swear if I want to. Hung up. Called back. Okay? Like provoking, right? If I'm not swearing, why bring it up, right? So then, listen to this, guys. I called back and somebody was sitting with me and heard this bullshit, okay? I called there. They answered, said the MPP. They said, you've reached the MPP. Please leave a voicemail and have a great day. Beep. And I went silent, right? And then they went beep. So I didn't even acknowledge that. I started talking to the person in the room with me. I said, they're pretending they're a fucking answering machine and they're fucking doing this to me. Well, they heard me talking to the person. They hung up on me. So then I called back and said, who fucking did that? Because you don't mock a disabled person. The MPP did that. Isn't that disgusting that the MPP's office did that to me? Isn't that absolutely disgusting? That's how they treat disabled people. Like, they're provoking. That's your MPP. Isn't that disgusting? Yeah, they said that. They said, when I called back, said, you've reached the MPP. Have a great day. Leave your name after the beep. Beep. And I went quiet. And then she went beep again. And I said to the person I was in the room with me, I said, they're playing this fucking game. They did this and that. And I said, they're still on the fucking phone breathing. I can hear them. And then they hung up. Can you imagine? Now the MPP's office saying they don't know who was on the fucking phone. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?